When Wall Street was wild, traders yelling in the language of the floor, orders only insiders could decipher to buy or sell.
6 on an 8 sold. One more trades at 6. Pair off one there. What's that man down to? 24-4 trades at 6. 6 for 10,000.
A woman on the trading floor? Once rare. Today, things are different. It's much quieter. Computers replace ticker tape. And on this day, I join a group of women as we walk the New York Stock Exchange floor.
I think that it is absolutely pivotal that women are here because this country is showing us that they really don't care for women. But now we're showing as women that we are everywhere. We're in the C-suites, we're on the stock exchange.
A history-making visit to the trading center of finance on Black land.
And now,
as a brown person, you just feel so invisible.
Where we're from.
Brothers and sisters, I welcome you to this joyful day.
We celebrate freedom. Where we are.
Get on the ground!
I know someone heard something.
And where we're going.
We the people means all the people.
The Black Information Network presents Blackland with your host, Vanessa Tyler.
Let's get the opening bell tonight.
It's the opening bell. Lately, it's been all eyes on Wall Street.
It is a wonderful opportunity of a lifetime. For me right now, it's like an out-of-body experience because moments happen so fast and we tend to take them for granted. So this is a gift of presence, the presence of being in the building of the New York Stock Exchange on May 1st, where a lot of the history took place as we learned today.
Dr. Lisa Wicker, founder and CEO of Career Mastered, an organization of professional women, organized this visit to Wall Street. A small group of us accepted her invitation. People like Beatrice Kelly, who is in the financial services industry at Comerica Bank.
Well, the Dow is up today, so that feels really good to be here during this time. And we're here with 20 other women. And so I think women, we have to take our ownership and our place in history. And so what better way to celebrate May 1st than to be here with 20 other powerful women on the New York Stock Exchange floor?
Oh, I think this is an incredible opportunity and the ability to network and make connections with other women around the country who's mastered their careers and able to make connections and make relationships.
Women reaching out and pulling up other women. Marcia Mickle, director of plant operations for Arrow Homes, says it's the networking that is the special sauce of the organization.
I'm so excited to be here. One of the real advantages for me Career Masters offered is a real high-powered group of women, a very diverse group of women. They're at varying stages on their career. At the point where I am in my career, unfortunately, sometimes it can be very difficult to find mentors, to find women experiencing similar things, to be able to talk through things with. And this group is just so strong and so powerful. I really value the relationships.
Meeting people and meeting new people and building relationships matters tremendously.
Pat Headley is an investor. She believes women must meet as many people as possible. Personal connections build careers.
And as women, and certainly have been in this position myself, life is busy with family, with work, with other obligations, and sometimes you think I don't have time to meet people. And I would flip that and say, do it with something you're already doing. If you have time to eat, you have time to meet.
Her latest book, titled Meet 100 People, a how-to guide to the career and life edge everyone is missing.
The title of the book is both a little bit literal, but certainly in your own time frame, and I talk about that in the book, but it's also metaphorical. It's just this idea of thinking about meeting people as something that is a habit, something that you do regularly.
These women are about business. They refuse to be left out. They too want to make big money deals and drew inspiration from being here at the center of the financial world and the history of women at the New York Stock Exchange.
My application turned the street upside down. And they said, we've never had a woman apply. Nobody would dare to apply. I was creating something no one had ever done before.
That's Muriel Siebert, the First Lady of Wall Street. She started as an entry-level analyst in 1954, but when she realized no matter how well she did, she would never make the same as a man, she tells Makers in a 2014 interview that's why she did what was never done. In 1969, she founded her own Wall Street firm. It was not easy. She needed a sponsor, a current member. 9 out of 10 men she asked refused to help her. The 10th one said yes. Still, she had to raise $455,000, a fortune, especially at that time. Then finally, she did it, the first woman member of the New York Stock Exchange.
Some of the men thought a woman had no place on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. And yet there were men who bent over backwards because they saw I was serious and I was doing the job and I wasn't there to play around.
Muriel Siebert, one tough trailblazer.
I had to have 2 languages. If I was dealing with the trader, every other word had to be a 4-letter word. So I learned that language and still use it.
Cancer took her life in 2013. She was 84 years old. There's a conference room named in her honor at the Exchange, the very room where we gathered during our career-mastered Wall Street visit.
Yes, well, as an African-American woman, I come from a long line of entrepreneurs, creatives, and educators.
Robin Wilson is the founder and owner of VC Lane Goods, a stationery company that specializes in greeting cards, gifts, and home decor.
However, my ancestors' history in this country did not begin that way. And for me, being able to be here with other women who are impact leaders and thought leaders, it means a lot to me because in my family, you know, the goal is always for each generation to do more even than the last.
The diverse members of Career Masters are ambitious and want to make sure, despite who's in the White House, women continue to push ahead.
And it's not going backwards.
Cindy Burrell, also part of the Career Mastered group. She's the president of Diversity in Boardrooms. She reminds women the importance of joining boards, especially corporate ones. Boards are places of influence and power.
We already have people of color and women on corporate boards. So they will be the ones to continue this going forward, more so. So we've broken through, and it will continue.
They know the politics of the moment. President Trump refusing to embrace the diversity of DEI. But women like Marie McLucas, the CFO of Prime X Properties, a commercial real estate investment firm, says the commitment remains.
I think everybody's still doing the work. They may not be calling it the same thing. I'm part of another organization, and we talk a lot about this and just staying steadfast to the mission and giving those opportunities. I've heard saying we're moving, instead of DEI, we're calling it opportunity, replacing the equality and equity with opportunity. And heard some reference today with community impact and belonging. So no one's abandoning the mission, just changing the optics so we can keep doing the work.
Are you optimistic about where women are in this country and where we're going right now?
This is the year of the woman, and so this is our time to shine. We need to lock hands and lift each other up, and we can only go up from here. I am optimistic, enthusiastic about what we will do, and I don't have any young girls, I have all boys, but I'm always reaching back and lifting our young ladies up.
Dr. Sabrina Jackson agrees women must embrace what's next.
There's always a reason for hope, because hope is necessary because we've lived through challenging times before, and absolutely a challenge comes so that a setback is a setup for a come up, and so we're ready to come up.
Almost time for the closing bell. As we wait, Dr. Lisa Wicker, founder of Career Mastered, reflects on the impact of this day on so many levels.
Being here for the ceremony, the ringing of the bell, it is historical for Career Master because we celebrated 10 years this past year. And then as we move into the next decade, it only gets better. And this is a signal that we're starting this next 10 years on getting better.
I'm Vanessa Tyler on Wall Street at the New York Stock Exchange. A new episode of Blackland drops every week.